Hey, what's going on, Antonio? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Sorry about that. Was just wrapping up another business call.
I'm SD, and it all started with this shirt. This shirt right here. This was the shirt that helped me realize that, my t-shirts don't need to look like a potato sack on me. And if you're new and you've never tailored anything before, you can go get all caught up in the description. You can learn about needles and thread and where to buy a sewing machine and yada 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 yada, all that. This red t-shirt has a really kind of a funny story because I had absolutely no idea what I was doing when I tailored it. I mean, I thought it'd be a good idea to put black thread in there despite the fact that it's a red shirt. And the zigzag stitch, no. There's better zigzag stitches out there. But I straight knocked it out the park. I somehow knocked it out of the park with the measurements. I mean, the waist fits great, the chest just, I love it. I mean, it all worked out really well. Nothing is too tight, nothing is too loose. It is just straight up the perfect shirt.
Congratulations, man. I love, I saw your channel and I'm like, man, this guy brings enthusiasm, he brings fun to something that, let's just face it, most guys don't get excited about pulling out the sewing machine.
Oh yeah, not at all. Not at all. And thank you, I appreciate that. I mean, it worked out so well that I made a template based off of that t-shirt of its measurements, and now I just transfer all of those measurements onto every other t-shirt that I buy, like this one. This shirt was like $2.88 on clearance. It didn't look anything like this at all. And that's the hardest step. The hardest step is measuring, but if you make a template of your favorite garment, you're good. Hey, Dutch Kopnik, let me know how that hoodie works out for you. I'm pretty sure, 99% sure, yes. You can tackle it by yourself. It's not gonna be a big deal at all. And be sure to keep us all posted. Let us know how it works out for you.
Watching up from my videos, you'll know that style to me doesn't actually matter that much. What matters is the man who I'm helping.
And then there's the sweatshirt, and I get it. Some people really, really do not like slim-fitting sweatshirts because they let me know every single day down in the comments of that video. And had I known that that video was actually gonna do as well as it's doing, I would have done a better job on it. Now, I can't remember my exact thought process on it, but I bought it so that I could tailor it for a video, and it just sat around forever. I put it off, and that was the biggest mistake that I've ever made because that video changed my life forever. But just hang on, I'll get to that, I'll explain. But I had this weird thought process that I could skip all these steps that I had done because surely everybody has seen all the rest of my content, so they already know what a zigzag stitch is. They didn't. Everybody's all in the comments like, dude, what's a zigzag stitch? And did you cut off that extra fabric or did you leave it? What? Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling?
One thing I want to, you are on a great path. And
thank you. Tailoring at home really doesn't always work out that well. I mean, look at this shirt. I straight up destroyed this shirt. And I remember I used to wear this shirt places thinking yeah, I tailored my own shirt, guys. Look at me. Look at this thing. I can't even button up all these buttons anymore. But mistakes happen. I learned from this shirt. I figured out the mistakes that I made when I tailored it, and I've made sure to not replicate those same mistakes on my other dress shirts. I can barely move. I just want to rip these buttons ah! Guess what we didn't have in Minnesota this year? That's right, spring. You know who can vouch for that? Candy Soda. He lives in Minnesota, he gets it. It was 40 degrees every single morning, and I'd wake up and I would drive my kid to school and I'm freezing to death, oh my gosh, what's going on? And let me know if this is you, but I've got this kind of weird space in between winter jacket, heavy winter jacket, and then sweatshirt. That's kind of about it. There's no in between. But that was until I got this rock star right here. This jacket, $4 at Target. And I didn't buy this jacket because I actually liked it or because I wanted it. The only reason why I bought this jacket is so that I could actually make a tutorial on how to tailor a jacket. And that's all it was supposed to be. It was just supposed to be that. I'm going to make a tutorial on tailoring it, and then I'll probably never wear it again. No! That's not what happened at all. And it ended up sitting in the corner for 3 or 4 weeks after I bought it. I'm I'll get to it eventually. I don't know, We'll see what happens. When I was growing up, my mom used to tell me that she was a big fan of Superman, and Superman's dad is named Jor-El, and she wanted to keep it as a C name, so it was Kal-El. Now, as like a 7, 8, 9-year-old kid, that's the most amazing thing that you could ever hear. But as an adult, it's like, well, that's kind of weird. So I kind of keep that story on the DL a little bit.
I like that story.
Thank you.
I'm a Superman fan.
Check out the card if you want to see how it is that I tailored it. But in that video, I actually talked about the pockets and how I had to end up kind of shifting them back this way so that when I reach into my pocket to get something out of it, I gotta kind of reach back a little bit farther. I thought it would be a big deal. I thought it would bother me. No, it doesn't bother me at all. I don't think about it. So if that's you, if you have pockets where you end up kind of having to move them back a little bit, don't even worry about it. I do not notice it on this jacket. Back to this hoodie for a second. I did not think that this hoodie would have this big of an impact on my channel and my life in general and just everything. What you actually don't know is I will hesitate to spend money on clothes to make tailoring videos for because like $15 is a lot of money when you know what it's like to not have any money. People ask me sometimes, why don't you make this video or that one or that one? And I'm like, it's coming. It just kind of has to go in segments because I'm not about to go drop like $200 on clothes at Target just to like make like 30 videos. And even when I do, I have one shot. I have one shot to get it right. And it's like, man, I really hope I don't mess this up. And you also don't know that, yeah, I have messed things up before. Well, I will do everything. I will film everything. I'll cut it up. And then I'm like, well, I screwed up the most important part. Actually tailoring it and making it look better. That awesome. This hoodie fits exactly the way that I want it to, and it really just kind of shows and says that you can do something unorthodox in life and it can totally work out for you. Don't listen to your haters. If you want to tailor your clothes, then go ahead, do it. I get crap from people all the time in real life. I get crap from people all the time in the comment section, but it's like, you do you, bro. I'm gonna do me. And anytime that I know somebody in real life who kind of gives me a hard time about it, I want to be like, dude, I showed a guy in like Italy or Ukraine or Kazakhstan or Russia or London how to look good and feel good in their clothes. And a whole lot of other people watch those videos. But wait! How many people watched yours? Yeah, that's what I thought. I better stop yelling. Everyone is sleeping. Awesome. Good talking to you, Antonio.
Keep up the great work.
Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Holy sh**!